All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for The Mandalorian, Season 2, Episode 8. This is the finale.
Yep, season finale.
And,
we're here.
We're probably going to get a showdown of epic proportions.
Yeah.
They got the location
They did.
of Moff Gideon.
The message was sent, and it was very intimidating and wonderful and great coming full circle. But I'm curious, because there's only one episode. And, I mean, I guess it could just totally be absolutely jam-packed, but
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what they've done with the action episodes. They've been jam-packed, and then most of those have been around 35 minutes. This one's
this
full
is a
10 minutes
45,
longer.
So yeah.
Like,
Oh my
get
God.
a lot more.
Oh
And
my
also,
God.
that's the other thing. Like, in terms of the actual stuff set up to be, like, a part of this, potential showdown, like, it's all on the table. They don't need to basically establish anything more. It's just execution.
Yep.
So
that is a good point.
So the first 10 minutes could just be all just boarding, potentially.
And Din did assemble kind of a crack squad, so I would not be surprised if the early bits of the conflict went rather quickly. Like, it's like, oh, stormtroopers, whatever. Just bring out the dark troopers already, because otherwise it doesn't really mean anything,
Right.
Yeah.
And dark troopers notwithstanding, we've got a freaking Moff that we don't know what his capabilities are entirely, but he does have the
He has the dark saber, so
which
that's
means we'll be getting Beskar Pike versus dark saber.
What? No, not at all.
And given that Boba is potentially, because of his because of the way he has things set up, he might actually be the heir to Mandalore. Like, he might actually be the one who's prepped to be the next Mandalore.
Yeah, so maybe he gets the dark saber.
So him getting the dark saber would be
pretty cool.
Pretty freaking awesome.
Pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah. And then all that's notwithstanding the fact that they have the kid. So that's so much leverage they could have once they actually get, like, maybe an enormous sample of stuff from him. And then it's the thing of, you're too late. Who cares if you get here? Who cares if you get the kid? We have what we need.
Right.
And then, like, you think, like, that's the other thing. If Moff Gideon is the zealot type character,
right,
because that's what he seems to inspire in his men and his soldiers and stuff.
Yeah.
That means he's even more intense with that. So he might not even be afraid of death. Well,
that's one of the things I'm wondering. Like, is there a chance that the good guys lose here?
No, zero chance. Zero chance.
Not absolute loss for sure, but
we could lose people.
But
I don't think we're gonna lose the baby or Din.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because I feel like it's too early for Gideon to go. Right.
I don't think
he could.
Gideon has to be killed to be defeated.
Right. That is definitely true. Yeah. And they don't need to destroy the entire ship in order to get the kid back. Yeah.
No, but Gideon might just basically do the thing of, well, fine, cool, you made it here. Now the ship's about to blow up. Can you save the kid in time? I'm ready to die. Are you ready to die?
I'm like,
there's so many things he could do that could get him out of that. He definitely does.
Yeah,
of course he does.
Yeah.
He's a Moff in a galaxy without the Empire.
Right.
He's practically no one on the Empire scale of things right now, other than the fact that he has a Star Destroyer.
Right.
Even though it's actually kind of a more modified, smaller one.
But that's still a big deal. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how this goes. And Slave One going up against a kind of Star Destroyer.
True.
That is a personal fantasy of mine.
Yes.
I'm not necessarily going to say what kind of fantasy it is necessarily, but yes, it is categorized as such. So yeah.
But y'all, guys, this is gonna be whatever it is. Like, probably a horrific wait afterwards for season 3.
Yep. It's going to be terrible and awful.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Then you will ever know.
So, is there a possibility that the Dark Troopers and or Moff Gideon's armor is reinforced with Beskar in any way, since the Imperials got a huge supply of it?
100%. Okay. Yeah, I think they essentially pillaged Mandalore and have a large store of it. So,
because they generally do seem to be using Beskar as just the general lightsaber resistant material instead of having cortosis and things like that. So
right. Oh my God! Wait,
Oh.
whoa!
All right.
Whoa! We're
This is
chasing
a-
a lambda. Oh, that's pushing.
Nice. I love it. This is a pretty good cold open.
God, there are certain like sounds in Star Wars that just are so iconic. I wonder if they're gonna force them to jump so that they can. Nope, guess not. Oh,
Ion, nice.
Oh, and they're down, dead in the water.
Yep. Oh, so that's how they're gonna board the ship. They're just gonna steal this one. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Before you make a
I love
mistake,
it.
This is Dr. Pershing.
We've met. Is the kid alive?
Yes, I'm not with him. We can work something.
Oh, damn.
I saw your planet destroyed. Do you know how many millions were killed on those bases?
Wow. Yep.
Deadeye.
Oh, I like
my
it.
God.
I like it. So is
Yep,
the Republic
found it.
trying to get into cloning themselves?
I mean, I think it's more just that he's a very, very like important asset in general, and he was kind of probably talking a little out of his ass to try and survive.
Potentially,
you know?
yeah.
But then he got a bit too excited
Personal.
and didn't.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this big shot.
Yeah.
What? It's a little similar. Oh, the way they both walk in. Oh my God.
Yeah. You see one Mandalorian, it draws your attention. You see two, it's like, maybe we should just leave.
Those guys got the...
Oh.
All right, yeah, let's get Bo-Katan. Yeah.
So we're squadding up even more?
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was.
I didn't know sidekicks were allowed to talk. Save it for the imps.
Save it for the bedroom. No.
We have his coordinates. You gotta be kidding me. Mandalore. The Empire turned that planet to glass.
You are a disgrace to your armor.
Careful, princess.
Wow.
You are a clone. I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Oh, yeah.
He's old.
Yep.
Enough!
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
all right,
Okay.
Help me rescue the child, and you can have whatever you want. He is my only priority.
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Okay.
But this is a lot of time still building up to the finale in the final episode.
These are third-generation design.
Yes.
No longer suits.
Yes.
The human inside was the final weakness to be solved.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Sweet. Gotcha.
dude. There's like 30 of them.
Yeah. But I like that there's a timed thing of get in and get out, basically.
These dark troopers, they're gonna be a real skink in the scud pie.
Yeah.
The way that she said that. That was perfect delivery. Okay. So they can use their own ship basically as a. Oh no, we're being chased! Oh
right,
no,
right.
God, please,
Yeah.
no! Yeah.
Save us.
I don't care what happens to him as long as he surrenders to me.
Prepare to exit jump space.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Power up those shields, princess. Not a good show.
Those deck cannons.
Requesting emergency docking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the fact that they sent a message before they try and do a deceptive maneuver, maybe not the best idea,
Yep.
but
Yep.
Deploying fighter squadron.
Yep. Okay. Well. Okay. This is
Right.
gonna get a little complicated, but.
Yep.
Oh, that looks so good.
I don't think we've ever seen the details of how fighters how TIE fighters launch and stuff before.
Yeah, we knew that they get hung by those those cables and stuff. But that looks
that's
so
cool.
good.
That's awesome. Gotcha. Okay.
that's
But
awesome.
I like this as far as the way of how they actually get in.
Oh my God.
Oh, this reminds me of the SWTOR Deceived trailer.
Yeah. What? He can fire backwards?
All
my god!
Gotcha. Okay, so then Boba isn't actually.
Yep.
Okay, he isn't actually present for this, so.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
All right, this is so freaking awesome.
Activate the Dark Troopers.
Yeah. Immediately.
Yes, they have their own theme music.
What is this? This is so good. And it was actually the machine sounds, not just like, music, but it basically sounded like it for a bit.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh!
And then
And
missile.
2 from the side.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
And that's why jetpacks are amazing.
Yep.
All right, here we go. There's just something about, our heroes sneaking around in an Imperial facility.
Oh,
it
yeah.
feels very, very, very New Hope. Whoa, dude, that was
close.
that was
close.
Way too close.
Because if they see you, then suddenly jig's up.
Yeah, but he has the Beskar pike.
Cool.
Clean. Oh.
Awesome.
Oh, whoa, my
Nice.
God, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
This is,
You don't fight something like
you
that.
just avoid it.
Yeah.
You just hope they're slow, which they shouldn't
Hope
be.
they spread out.
Oh my God. That is terrifying.
Yes.
Jeez.
Oh, he dropped the pike.
Yep.
Just I like it. Just one. Yeah, and it does absolutely nothing.
Oh! Jeez.
Oh!
It's being punched into the wall.
Yeah.
Dang, they're eventually gonna get out.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Wow. I mean, that's probably not gonna do much.
Yeah.
That just makes it look cooler.
Yep.
Get the spear.
Yeah. The spear is going to be. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's do this.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Cool.
that thing.
You killed one. Good job. Oh!
But they can fly, so.
Yeah, they can fly, so they'll.
It's a delay.
It's a delay.
delaying thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I just feel bad for the stormtroopers now. That's just not fair.
Although, you know what's probably really bad? Is that the Dark Troopers will have to come back through where they landed.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You keep it. I just want the kid.
Very well.
Really?
I've already got what I want from him.
Yeah. They're actually
I
gonna
see
let
you're
him go.
going with him. Take him.
Wow.
Really?
Leave my ship immediately, and we will go our separate ways.
Dude,
Wait.
it's Beskar.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you were gonna
You
do
just
that,
wanted-
you might
you
have
just
wanted
wanted the
to
first
get him to
hit.
drop the spear before.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh, and it's actually heating up the spear, so eventually it could.
Eventually it could bend. Yeah. But it looks like it's still taking a long time to be able to do anything with that. Yeah.
This is really cool.
Yep. None of that.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. This looks so good.
Oh, shoot. I think you got him.
He has to surrender to her.
That's cool.
She's like,
That's cool.
she's like, damn it. Now.
Wait. No way.
Yeah. Din technically.
Wait, is
Yeah, I know. But she realizes it.
Why don't you kill him now?
Yep.
Oh, because then, yeah.
It belongs to you.
Right. And she's livid.
I don't want it.
No, it belongs to her.
No, that's not how it works.
Yep. She's limited by her culture.
To defeat you in combat.
Oh,
It's yours.
not how it works. No.
Without that blade, she's a pretender.
Yeah. Oh my god.
We're being boarded.
Yeah.
Any life forms?
None.
None.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Yep.
Oh my
Okay, let's go.
Act two,
Let's
baby.
go.
Act two. Oh my god.
Ooh, baby. Yeah.
Okay, what's the play here? What's the play? Destroy this ship and get out?
Basically, yeah, self-destruct probably.
God, the music.
It's so good. It's so
fucking
good.
awesome.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
We need Slave One to come back
Yeah,
and just blow the ship to pieces.
see, yeah, ideally Slave One would have been there and would have just shot them as they were flying around trying to board, but
Seal the blast doors.
that won't hold them.
nope. But I am. But
They
it will-
literally had the same double layered ones from Phantom
I am
Menace.
very curious to see though how they get through.
Close the blast doors. No
way.
You're kidding me.
No way. No way. These are the blast doors.
magnetically sealed. There's no way.
There's like 3 layers of like.
Well, 2 layers at least, but yeah.
I love how multiple layers have already pulled apart, but you still
Yeah.
can't see through. Oh, wait,
Wait,
Hold
what?
on.
Okay, but just 1? Not like 2 or 6 or...
Wait. No, hold on. No way.
1
Is
X-Wing.
Is this Luke?
Oh my god.
This is
dude.
Luke,
Don't-
isn't
don't-
it?
Don't.
It's Luke.
Don't make my mind
Holy
wander, man.
shit.
Don't make my mind wander.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god, it's Luke.
You're kidding me. Dude,
No.
don't.
What else could beat 30 Dark Troopers or
Well-
whatever it is?
Oh my god!
Yeah!
No!
It's Luke!
No way!
What?
Oh! What?
Yes!
What?
Yes! Now Gideon's like, oh, shit.
Oh
Yeah!
my god!
Yeah!
Are you kidding me?
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, with the glove and everything, like.
Yeah, that arm was basically there just to show that it is Luke.
Yep.
Someone's panicking.
Mm-hmm. No! Yeah!
Drop it.
Yeah, just shoot him. I mean, well, okay, you do need his info. He's gonna shoot himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Way to go! Oh my god.
The doors.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. This is nuts. Okay. So did they like recast him? Did they
I
get
don't know.
Sebastian Shaw or something
But
Sebastian Stan, but
it will and how is Grogu gonna go with Luke now? Like what's like how is this gonna work?
oh my god.
Yes.
Oh my god. They're avoiding showing his face, dude.
Yep. And it just yep. Oh, that's yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
I mean, that would be quite terrifying. Oh my god, and out of the smoke.
And then they stop early because they can't open all the way. Wow.
Okay, how are they gonna do this though? How are
This
they gonna
is,
do this? It's been only
okay.
5 years.
What?
Oh my god!
What?
Wait! Okay, that's some CG. How?
Like my father before me.
Okay, yeah, it's CG. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad.
That looks good though.
It's better than Leia was.
Oh yeah. Okay. So technically, since Mando has the Darksaber now, this could be a transition point.
Uh-huh.
Because now there's a new set of story for Mando to go on, but
Oh no, he's actually gonna give him up. All right, man. Yeah. You deserve. Yeah, you deserve to see him. Yeah. Oh.
It's time to go.
Oh, that little like, really? Oh.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Wait, does he recognize R2-D2?
No.
I mean, he might actually.
I mean, he could. He could.
Definitely could. Oh, man.
Okay.
It's really happening, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay.
I can't believe it, man. They actually...
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, it's like I just woke up from a dream there.
That's...
Oh, my God.
Whew. There were things I expected from this episode.
Not that.
Not that.
Not that at all.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well.
Okay. Who was that? Was that entirely CGI? Did they have someone?
I'm guessing
provide
they had a stunt person essentially. You know.
I mean, it's not like they had to do much though.
Right. But oh my God. And Mark Hamill.
You can't be serious.
I mean, maybe they did actually have him do all that stuff, and then they just CG'd over his face.
They de-aged him, yeah.
Yeah.
Because de-aging CGI has been a thing since a while ago.
God.
Like I remember it back in Tron Legacy. Like it wasn't that good, but this was a lot better. It was just once they zoomed in close and had him speak, you could tell that it was like, okay, yeah, it's a little bit video gamey, but that's still pretty awesome. Wow.
Okay.
And it's kind of cool though to see Mark Hamill's name on a Star Wars project again though, because like that whole thing with the Last Jedi and stuff and how he felt about it.
Yeah.
Like, this is
some.
It's like a
redemption.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's kind of like an offering back of like, hey, like, how'd you like to be Luke Skywalker forever? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And the real Luke Skywalker.
I mean, in some ways, what's kind of cool is that this Luke Skywalker conflicts in zero ways with any perception of Luke Skywalker because it's so disconnected from everything else.
Yeah.
So this Luke Skywalker could still become the Last Jedi Luke Skywalker.
Yep, but it's far enough away that we don't need to
discuss it or go into it or even deal with it at all. But oh my God.
Tatooine, okay. Jabba's palace. Wait, hold on.
Is Boba Fett going back to, like, yeah. Jabba's dead, but like, wow, he's gotten fat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's revenge.
Oh,
whoa. Get out of here. Yeah, you're free.
There we go. Just, the middle of the floor is a particular place to be.
He has a jetpack.
Right. Yeah, he's just standing on over it. No problem.
Oh my God,
All right. Get him out of the chair.
Oh, wait, is he gonna start his own criminal empire now?
I think so. All right. Yeah.
That's
the
just
gun
for
and the
money
drink.
shot, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I love it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that's
all right. The Book of Boba Fett. There we go.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it.
Wow. Wow.
So, the question I have is the show done?
Well, I don't think so.
Like,
Okay, it could be.
like there's
could
a
be.
real possibility, dude, that they basically just set up like a cinematic universe of Star Wars TV shows.
And Din's story as the main character, or within this context,
Yeah,
is done.
is
And now
done.
it's he'll have a new story with Bo-Katan and the rest of them, and retaking Mandalorian and whatnot.
Right, and then you
But-
have a Bo-Katan focused show.
Or it
Later.
might still be a Din show. Who
I mean,
knows?
No.
Yeah.
Like either way, it works. But like,
Right, but then a new kind of a new show for the new. Oh my God!
yeah, I guess the Mandalorian as a show could still have Bo-Katan.
Right, it would
being
just take
in
on
it.
a new meaning.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow!
All right. All right.
So
All right.
all right, I do not know what to say, and oh my God,
You're,
this is a good time to be a Star Wars fan.
so there are a couple of things that we just have to just kind of casually bring up. The
Yeah.
idea that, well, okay, Moff Gideon's alive.
Yep.
The Grogu is with Luke
Grogu's
Skywalker.
with Luke. I mean, it makes so much sense now that I think about it. But like,
yeah, like I'm so glad they kind of just decided, you know what? This is Star Wars, man. People are going to be more excited about Luke Skywalker showing up rather than how Luke Skywalker, looks when he shows up.
Right.
So like, I don't even know like what is going on through my head right now, but just the idea
Yep.
that
Yep.
Luke
Yep.
is something that they can do, because
Right.
there's so much like meta things of like, no, because Mark Hamill's too old and they
Yeah.
would never recast Luke Skywalker.
don't
That's just-
tie things back to the Skywalkers because there's too much negative association now after the sequel trilogy.
or just even the idea that this is the show called The Mandalorian and it
Right.
just feels like you're treading on hallowed ground to come near Luke and stuff.
Yep.
But it's like, no,
No.
forget that meta
Yeah.
crap. Just who would reach out to Grogu
Yep.
if he sent out a force just
Right.
kind of, hello, I am
Yeah,
here.
because that was one of the things
course
that I
it'd
was
be Luke.
wondering about, right? Yeah, of course it would be Luke because
No one else really that
Yeah.
most people are going to recognize. No, I
they're not
understand.
going to introduce a new they
No,
could
there-
have, but
there are other people that they could have brought in, but literally like a very small number of people would actually know who they are.
Yeah.
Even less than Ahsoka. Like,
and it makes
way
sense.
less.
And it makes sense that as much as we love the father-son dynamic between
yeah,
Din and Grogu,
it's the heart of the show.
it is the heart of the show, and yet it was not set up to be something where it would be forever, right? And in a lot of ways, they kind of took the arc route that they didn't have to because Grogu is Yoda's species. Of what do you do when they grow up, right? And they have to leave the nest, and you have to
Yeah.
let go, right? That is an incredibly powerful set of emotions that you can have in a story.
Yep.
And most stories, I feel like, don't, especially in this situation where he shows up and he's an adorable little baby. And because he's Yoda's species, he could stay that baby basically forever. As far as Din's concerned.
Yep, that is true.
But no. Yeah, he does actually have to say goodbye at some point. But it's on good terms. You know, it's like, you know, they made the
hurts,
promise of,
but it's
you
still
know,
on good
we will
terms,
see
yeah.
each other again. You know, so we can still have that, right? And I want to applaud Disney for taking, because we know how Disney loves their toys, right? And one could say that the marketability of Baby Yoda as a toy could go down in future years because he's not present in the show, right? So, but they did this, and I'm
Well, that's
way to go.
Like the main if we're gonna talk Disney at all here, just the reason why this episode went also this way was saying that, hey, we could continue The Mandalorian as a show. We don't have to, though. We can get you to basically get excited about other shows.
Right.
Now,
And
that is something that, we could talk about, but I want to go back to the story.
Yes,
I
yes.
actually talk
So-
about the episode.
We get Bo-Katan. That was something I was a little bit surprised by. 45-minute episode, and we're still, rounding up people, but cool. I love it. Lots
Yeah.
of cool stuff happened as a result of it.
Yeah, I think what it did was it made the story have to have the Dark Troopers not really be a problem then.
Right.
Because if they ended up basically having the Dark Troopers be a serious threat to the group as a whole, then it would have led to basically things slowing down too much, where
Right.
we wouldn't have had enough time to get as much talking as we did.
And I do kind of like how that was handled, because they were still able to spend time on the one Dark Trooper
Yes.
to make them terrifying,
Yeah.
and then they can be this presence, this force, but we don't actually have to show our heroes overcoming them, because it still keeps them built up as an obstacle that they would not have been capable of overcoming.
Right.
Yeah, and then Luke shows up, and there you go.
Yeah, and Luke is kind of the perfect Deus Ex Machina, because it was something that was established a couple episodes ago that
Exactly.
there is going to be a Jedi looking for Grogu.
Yep.
The question is it going to be just, Ahsoka, that's, the only really Jedi out there that's actually like, roaming this area of the Outer Rim or what have you. But no, Luke is like, Luke is Luke. So
Well, and also-
he like, if Luke sensed anything, like even the slightest bit of anything,
Yep.
like he would be on the trail of this, because at this point, Luke should be near the height of what made him, I would say, a Jedi, not like at this time in the expanded universe stuff.
Right.
But he would also be desperately on the lookout for more Force sensitive
Yes.
people that he could train to pass on what he
Yep.
learned, which
Yep.
is, Yoda's final, commission for him.
Also, one of the things that I really like here is that because, and this is a minor detail, but because Tython was in the core, right, and they still ended up going to other places after that, but the fact that it was a bit of a delay for Luke to find them,
Yeah.
and yet it didn't take that long,
Yeah.
right? I feel like that just works really well, because after Tython, it kind of went into the minute by minute of, okay, there are things that we have to do in order to get Grogu back because Grogu's gone, right? So it's
Yeah.
not just moseying about, right? It's objectives for everything.
Yeah.
So I really like how the timing of everything planned out.
Yeah, it's still, it's still
Still
a
the
Deus Ex
dramatic
Machina.
Deus Ex Machina at
Yeah,
the very end, right? But it just I have there rarely, if ever, I can't really think of times when I've been so satisfied and excited about a Deus Ex Machina being brought in, because it makes sense, even though it totally fulfills the role of the Deus Ex
Exactly,
Machina. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Because when we're talking about Star Wars and stuff, everything comes down to basically a little bit of luck, a little bit of the Force, a little bit of our characters just scraping by the
Yep.
skin of their teeth and
Get the
being
doohickey to
saved
do
at the
the thing.
last second. So, guys, this is classic Star Wars.
Yep.
Like,
Exactly.
yes, it's cheesy, it's over the top, it's wonderful.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, and while this is something that is going to lead into other bigger stories, the real just big finale of this was not Luke. It was the fact that Din basically realized that, oh, I need you, and I want to spend time with you and stuff, but I want
Yep.
what's best for you. And I loved the little bit of where you could see that it was something where, Grogu is still a kid,
Yep.
because when they were holding each other and he was reaching out for his helmet and stuff, and I'm like, he's like, let me see, let me
Just
let
this
me,
once.
yeah,
Let me-
yeah,
yeah.
let me look upon you with my own eyes. Yeah, that
Like-
that line was not lost on me. Yeah.
Like even though it doesn't exactly fit because it's the
No, but
helmet
it
and
is a
everything,
father and
but
son
but it's a
thing.
father and son thing, and
Yeah, we saw what you were doing there, all you people working on this. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Well
is
done.
not lost on us.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
That was
Thank you.
really cool.
Yeah.
And it works so well, because while we had all these other Mandalorians come into this whole thing here, And I love that it went this way with Bo-Katan, was that while Gideon, kept talking and talking, the fact that Bo-Katan had her moment of where, now this is where her culture is holding her back with regards to how she handles things with regards to the story here.
Right.
Because absolutely, like, she would still be able to, I would say, make this, work the way it did. But the fact that she didn't, I have to give her props for it.
Oh, yeah.
On some level, because she's still dedicated.
Yep.
But then that means basically that in this moment, Din was the one to let go of all of that, whereas she couldn't. Just because it was the moment of where he's like, no, I'm going to connect with my baby boy here. And that's just family. That's Star Wars right there. So it felt really
so good.
It felt really emotionally satisfying to have the crux of the episode not be the Moff Gideon fight, not be Luke coming at the last second, not being, a big blowing up of the Star Destroyer, the big super
or
thing.
the Dark Troopers, or
No, it was a silent little moment between a father and son, and the moment where the father was like, you are my highest priority, even above everything that I believe in. So I will definitely take off my mask, and we'll have a little moment there. And when they decided to do that, I was like, oh my God, yes. This was basically the, hey, we need to see you walk around in the armor, probably thing that they did with the casting. And they're like, okay, walk around, show us, intimidate. Okay, you can carry the armor. You look good. Right. But now we need you to act. Strong, silent type. Let's see it.
With and without the helmet.
With and without the helmet.
Yeah.
And it was for scenes like this. Because when the little baby reached out and touched his cheek, and he just shut his eyes, like he was like, I can't make this any harder for you. You could feel that he was like, I need to hold back. So that you can actually leave on good terms.
That little smile that he didn't even let hang very long, because it's all sorts of complicated emotions and everything.
It's so good.
And what I love about this, right, is that Din has changed as a person.
A lot,
Even if, so Mandalorian is a show. It could end here, right?
It could, yeah.
It doesn't have to. It could continue with him and Bo-Katan and everything. He has the Darksaber now, and that makes things all sorts of complicated and whatnot.
Yep. They set up some things with the conversation that they had at the cantina.
Yes.
By saying, hey, we'd like to have you revisit the idea of working with us. And that's kind of season 3 foreshadowing, potentially.
And that fits with the title of The Mandalorian, right?
The Mandalore.
The Mandalorian, right? Even if it's not the father and the son, right? But let's look at what Din was like in the first season, first episode, right?
Yeah.
To now.
I can bring you in warm.
Or I can bring you in cold. Totally different person. Now, you still don't have a problem shooting a fool, right?
And putting the things that were cold back into the cold, and
right.
That was awesome.
But that was absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad that just bought them time. That
couldn't actually stop them.
Right, exactly. That was great. But Baby Yoda, Grogu taught him things, and now he's a completely different person. And because of that, I am still so on board with following Din in another series, right?
Or even in this one, right?
Or even in this one, right.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because it'll still feel like a different series almost after this, and
I do think that there's a possibility, though, that if they did have this series end here, given that the Book of Boba Fett, which we will get into that, is coming exactly a year from now, feels almost a little bit like they're either going to end up doubling up shows, or they're going to push back The Mandalorian Season 3 a bit.
Oh, potentially, I can see that.
Give space, because it's all about just keeping your Disney Plus subscription going as long as possible. But I don't see them getting Season 3 started in 6 months, right? Do you?
I mean...
No.
Well, okay. If they
possible, maybe.
Mandalorian Season 3 does kind of write itself in some ways.
It does.
Now they don't want to harm the amazing goodwill that they have with this series with the fans or anything like that. You know, they definitely
By stretching it out too long.
by stretching it out too long, or you know, or not giving the same care and attention to detail to each episode that we've gotten and enjoyed thus far, right?
yeah.
But the story is a lot simpler.
It is.
You know, Grogu isn't there, right? So you know, while he may come in at specific points, right now it's set up of Mandalore, right? Get back to the Mandalorian part of the Mandalorian, right? So I feel like they could spend more time or less time on going into the next season, depending on what they want to do, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. It's going to be just a question of what the big overall picture plan is with regards to all these new Star Wars television shows that they've got planned out, because they had the big investors call recently where they announced like a dozen Star Wars projects, and it was like, oh,
Gotcha.
oh, okay, I gotcha. And of all the ones there were ones like an Ahsoka Tano, you know, show. There was the I would say the speculated upon Boba Fett project, which technically I don't even think was announced at the investors call, but it was something where we were like, oh, but it seems like they're setting up a Boba thing. So where is that?
Yeah. It's like, well,
There's a couple things set around the same time, like the Rangers of the New Republic kind of thing. And I don't believe there's any other ones specifically, but
that seemed like around this time.
Yeah, but I think if they wanted to get people hyped about Mandalorian season 3, they would have also mentioned it at the investors call. And I think they did not. I can go and do some quick Googling if you want here.
Yeah.
But while we're doing that, like let's discuss the fact that
Okay, so there's Book of Boba Fett, which we'll have to get to.
Yeah.
But maybe before we get into that, let's talk about all the non-Grogu Din Luke stuff in the episode, right?
Yeah.
The action was really good. I loved all the stuff with like what's her name? Ming-Na Wen's character doing all like she felt very Star Wars assassin, right? Like, because one of the tough things with Star Wars is how do you make each character that is not a Jedi feel unique in how they perform and do their thing, right? It's not just all shooting a blaster, right? With Cara Dune, we got to see that with her having her repeater and it jamming. I'm not sure how a blaster jams, but you know, yeah, it's cool. And then eventually she just beats the shit out of people with it. Cool, awesome, I love it. And Ming-Na Wen doing all of like the crazy kicks and everything, and like that was wonderful. Like mobile, agile kind of feeling there. And then, of course, yeah, we get into the final battle stuff.
So, okay. So, here's the thing. Mandalorian Season 3 was announced for Christmas 2021.
Gotcha.
The Book of Boba Fett was just announced to be December 2021. So, either they're launching 2 shows in one.
Wow.
Or they're actually just shifting the focus entirely.
Okay.
To,
because it seems like they would be 2 separate shows. Like, it's not like...
I don't think they have to be. One of the things that they're kind of doing with this, like this show specifically, is that they're doing a lot of things that remind me of kind of the whole Iron Man kind of start for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. Since
that this could be basically the establishment of a bigger kind of cinematic universe for Star Wars.
Right, it definitely seems to be that.
Concurrent, yeah. So specifically, Christmas 2020 is the release date, but that is not necessarily the exact day that it will release. It is just the question of basically whether or not things will be going with the Boba Fett show or not.
Gotcha. And like for both of them, like because Book of Boba Fett, right? Criminal underworld and all that stuff. That sounds awesome, right? He takes over Jabba's palace and everything. It's like cool. And it's only 5 years after, so a lot of that power structure would still be there, especially since Fortuna kept it going.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think it would be nearly that strong, though.
Not nearly that strong, but still, the skeleton structure of it can still be there, and so there's lots of stuff for Boba to do. And then And then, and I feel like that's a really good way to segue Boba out of the story, because if he's in the story too long, like even with how he was incorporated into the fights and things like that, he wasn't present for a lot of it. It's I'm in Slave One, I'll do specific things to help out, but for the main conflict, you guys will be on your own.
Yeah, well, he also stated it directly to them of, I'm no Mandalorian, basically. Then.
Yes.
Like, basically saying, I'm not going to be doing things that way. Like, I'm going to be running things my own way, and this is what he wants.
This is what he wants to do. Yep.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I've always wanted a Hutt underworld, fringe of space,
Same.
actual, like, kind of criminal, kind of bounty hunter, that whole side of things to be focused on. And the problem with having it be through the lens of the Din Djarin and the Mandalorian is that he is actually not as much focused on that regard.
No.
Since they shifted things up in the first 4 or 3 episodes of season 1.
Right.
So this is kind of a thing of saying, oh, that thing that we were teasing back then, don't worry, we'll do that with another character.
Exactly.
And then for Mando, would he feel like him doing this basically gave him a picture of what it's like to be a part of something that has a higher purpose or something like that? Where he's
I think so.
Where he's like, beings like this show up and kind of give you that little nod of respect.
That's right.
Of,
it's a big galaxy out there.
Yeah. And there's bigger things than just, your wants, needs, culture, all of that.
And since
doing this selfless thing here led to him encountering someone who
Yeah. And also, since he did spend all this time with Grogu, with whatever happens with the Darksaber and Mandalore and Bo-Katan and everything, I feel like Din is, because of how he's grown as a person, he's now set up to be more interesting in that conflict. Because before, I would have seen him very much more as a side character, Like,
I see what you're saying.
Okay, now let's go have a Bo-Katan show, and Din will be there, and it's like, cool, right?
Yeah.
But now I feel like he can play a bigger role potentially because he's less self-focused, right?
That would be badass to have him and Bo-Katan be kind of the duder protagonists, kind of set up to be doing this whole thing there. That would be wonderful. I do feel like there's a little bit of, charisma conflicting, kind of the way that they interacted here kind of showed that it was a little bit awkward.
Right. There will come a point where this situation needs to get resolved.
Right. Yes, definitely. But also I was saying in the acting side of things of just you have basically one character who's going to be hopefully removing his mask more often just in the future. And that was kind of his moment of where he's like, okay, you've helped me shed my defenses, little one. I don't have to hide anymore.
Right.
And
in front of a bunch of other people.
In front of a bunch of other people.
It didn't matter that other people were watching because we've seen him do it in private and okay, no one's looking, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But in terms of having, these two potentially in the same show as they would both also be in the story, potentially having some kind of conflict as to who's going to be the top dog of the whole thing.
Right.
That might be a little bit tricky to handle.
I feel like it's something where eventually they'll either need to fight and then figure out who is truly worthy of the Darksaber kind of a thing, or through some other means, Din would have to earn Bo-Katan's basically respect as, okay, I guess maybe you could actually lead our people. Yeah. But that would take a hell of a lot to make it actually happen.
Yeah, I think what it would have to be is that they would have to reform the idea of what it means to be Mandalore. And personally, I love the Darksaber, guys. The Darksaber is cool, but I think it would be rather powerful to have them basically go to, and I know this is kind of it reminds maybe some people of Last Jedi kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I would love for them to get to Mandalore or something like that and be like, and that's not the way we're doing things anymore.
Gotcha.
And basically the story is that these two here are breaking that kind of cycle specifically, and then maybe it becomes more about like the helmet again of only those who basically have the title of Mandalore will basically get the helmet, and they forge something new, and it becomes basically the new thing that is actually a callback to the old thing.
Right. Because
I don't know. That could be a cool way.
No, I like what you're getting at, because one of the things that's been brought up a few times in this show, it's been a running thing, is that there are different kinds of Mandalorians out there. Even Mandalorians that say they're not Mandalorians, right? So if the whole point of Mandalore is to unite the Mandalorians.
Right.
So how do you do that when there's all these different ideologies and things like that? The Darksaber, that could be one way, but Bo-Katan,
start a new movement.
You could start a new movement, but Bo-Katan is not going to lead the Mandalorians that Din came from. That's probably not going to happen. Like even if she got the Darksaber, maybe.
I think she actually could lead them if she had the Darksaber. I just feel like this would be a thing of where, if it was just hey, I got the the Sword of Arthur and all that, and I pulled it from the stone, I feel like that would only go so far. But if it was no, a new clan to unite all the clans is being formed in Mandalore, you should be there.
Yep.
And it's I see. Shit. Okay.
Yeah. Whether I agree with this or not, I need to be there to see what's happening.
I need to be there to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And this is during a time where there are no galactic superpowers.
Right, exactly. So they don't have to worry about getting stomped if they group up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and also, if they do something like that, and then they say, okay, how do we basically reunite all the clans? That is a great segue to basically explore the idea of what have Mandalorians been.
Yeah, and then you can have Din and Bo basically be the two tips of the spear basically for this, where they're both going at it from different angles, but then they're just basically learning how to work together and stuff.
And then from that can be a great tie-in for Disney to other eras where Mandalorians were prevalent, like I don't know, maybe 4,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, just saying, and that would be a very natural kind of transition. You could even maybe get some, I don't know, flashbacks or something from old records, or it's possible. Yep. It's possible. Yep. You could just saying.
Yeah, you could harken back to basically that back in the ancient times we warred against the Jedi. We were fools.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like
back when Mandalorians were legion,
Yeah.
But we've never gotten, this was the point where we have not recovered from.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ever since then, basically.
Yeah.
Like, even at the times where Mandalorians were, commonplace and stuff, that never happened again.
Right.
And Disney already is thinking about this. Yeah,
I know. They want to. They're getting ready for it.
Well, right. But like literally the Mandalorian Wars, because they have already canonized Malachor 5 being the burial grounds, basically, of a long lost, forgotten war with Jedi, lightsabers and artifacts strewn all over everywhere, and it's like, God. So if
it hurts to hope, but
exactly, but it's probably going to be a decade at least. So
I can wait.
I know I can wait. Too.
I've waited this. I never thought we would actually get Mandalorians even canonized or anything like that. Like in the way that we have here,
in the new
much
Disney
less
canon,
in the new Disney canon, much less actually getting a live action show, the first Star Wars live action show, focusing on Mandalorians.
Yeah, because this has been one of those things that Dave Filoni's just done wonderfully. Is with the stuff in Clone Wars, there's been a lot of stuff that now Disney just gets to be able to play with that was EU material, because of it being basically grafted in through the Clone Wars, and now here we are, and there's going to be spin-off shows of characters introduced thus far, and guys, this is basically the Disney saying, we're sorry. Please, here's all the fan service.
Right.
We
in the best way.
Yeah. But I just have to acknowledge it that's kind of what this is, and yet it's being handled by people that really, really do love Star Wars. And
Yep.
you can tell that they're also like, yeah, we're not going to just make the typical Star Wars stories either. We're
Yep.
going to have some funky ones here and there. We're going to make a lot of references, and you guys are going to be inundated with fan service.
Oh, yeah.
But we're
And
going
if-
to tell all kinds of stories. And if you're willing to stick around, we've got a lot more.
Yep.
A lot more.
Like the Book of Boba Fett. That whole shot of them just, him sitting down in the chair and,
I
her
never
just...
liked you anyway, scumbag.
Right.
Shoots Bib Fortuna. God, that guy was such a pompous little look.
Yeah. And then Fennec just like having the gun, grabbing the bottle, and just sort of sitting there. Like,
Like, they could be legitimate problems for the civilized folk of the galaxy in 2 years or something.
Yes.
I love the way that this is also
Take me
potentially
home, Daddy.
setting up, because they mentioned that Boba Fett was a clone.
Yes.
And I loved that was a thing that Bo-Katan called out, because she's dealt with so many clones to where she's like, your father? I just hear that voice and I'm like, yep, I know exactly what you are. And I don't even care that you're Boba Fett. No, you mean your donor? Like, that line just like, no, she didn't. Oh my God. That was like a roast of the highest order. But that means that this could be something where Boba Fett is more thinking like, I want to build my own legacy.
Yep.
And I mean, you're gonna have to start with a reputation, but eventually, unless you're going to just train people, you might need to see if you are actually capable of, being a donor, essentially. So,
gotcha. Wait.
I mean, Disney's thinking about it. They're like, guys, what if Boba had a kid? Everyone's like, okay, hold on
a second.
That's too crazy.
There
And
was a
then
lot of
Filoni's
sexual
like,
tension between him and the other Mandalorian lady.
No. I think it's more just like, Dave Filoni's like, actually, I could do something with that,
I mean, people said bringing Maul back wasn't a good idea.
Right.
But I did it.
I did it.
And it was wonderful.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah. Hold on. But
because remember the Jedi, the series where Boba Fett ended up training
Jaina
and all that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that kind of stuff that the Book of Boba Fett thing is a little bit referencing, a little bit of the stuff that they had set up there with him having his own clan that he basically
at that
built
point
up
in the
and
EU
stuff?
he was actually Mandalore.
Yeah, that's
So this could be a actually, now that you mention it,
I know,
that's a great way to basically have their cake and eat it, because he'll even if he says he's not a Mandalorian, he still holds to a lot of the tenets, so he'll still run things probably in the way that he was taught. So there will be similarities, right? But
just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Exactly.
Sure you are.
But because it's separate from the Mandalorians,
exactly.
we can still have all of the new canon stuff that's brought in through Clone Wars and everything with Bo-Katan for the Mandalorians, so it can be separate things. And then there you go. You can have your cake and eat it.
Okay.
I'm down for that.
I'm down for that too, yeah.
Duplicate, not duplicate, multiple shows that
Parallel.
heavily feature Mandalorians or
Running parallel or
Mandalorians,
something.
Yeah, I'm.
Why not?
That sounds good. That sounds good.
We're like, why not? Am I right? Oh my God, guys! This is just too much, and I'm just gonna have to go rest this one off and just think about it, and then just realize, oh right, I have to wait a year for anything else Star Wars. It's fine. This is fine. I'll be fine.
Keep fattening me up, Disney. This is if you're taking me to the another subscription slaughterhouse, I will go happily.
Yeah, I think for this
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. Oh my God. If you want to see the full-length timer version for this reaction discussion, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. Any level support that gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about Star Wars, about the Mandalorian, about theories about the EU, about all this crazy stuff, about where this could be going, about the new shows that are coming out, about like all this stuff that we could get. And check that out. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
Yes, that's right. All the info for it's in the description. Lots of cool stuff there.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, will see it there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.